I don't need to be chewing gum. Hey guys, this is your old pal John Hart. Hey, I got a wild hair up my ass. I'm gonna throw some paint on this thing tonight. I don't know what it is. I kind of keep seeing this piece of cut wood, and I kind of see like a sunfish or some sort of fish. I don't know what it is. I'll make it something. It'll become something, but I have to get it out of my system. I keep walking past this, and it's nothing. I want to make it something. I'm not quite sure. I highly doubt it will turn into like a sunfish or even a fish. We'll just, I got some of this shit on this brush. There you go. Oh man, that's so nasty. That's so fucking nasty. I think, I'm going to get these three colors. This red iron oxide, this Indian yellow, and white. Let's see if I can make something out of nothing. This is a stiff brush. I'm just getting some of this retarder on there. And just to keep the canvas wet. And the canvas is not even canvas. The canvas is a piece of plywood. A piece of MDO plywood. I have no idea what MDO stands for. Oh, this could be like a really weird shaped goldfish. You know, the goldfish crackers that we eat, that we like so much. Let's see, so he would be like that. It would be like a sunfish goldfish. Okay. You see, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing something happening. I would like to have had more paint on here before I started, but yeah, it looks like a sunfish. Wow. And then sunfishes have eyes, and then sunfishes are lighter than this. I'm just using this kind of brown because it's I don't know, it's dark. It's kind of glowy too. I need a lot of white here. Let me get the white in here. I'm using this big fat brush. It's one of those Zimbo brushes. I don't think it's called Zimbo. It's called like Zebra. It's not zebra. It's zebra. It's nice and big and fat. I'm just going to paint a little bit, see what happens. Yeah, I might just do the fish vibe and not kind of try and stray too much from it. I kept seeing it on this shaped board. So maybe, yeah, I get my little kind of loose white going there. It does kind of look like a, ooh, maybe I can make, that's what I'll do. Maybe I can make this a goldfish, right? Like our goldfish crackers. Make him, the front part looks like a goldfish, right? And then make him a goldfish. I think that's kind of what a goldfish looks like. I'm not going to try and get too exact, but that's the better dimension. So maybe that triangle behind him could be something else. What could it be? I don't know. It could be something else. Let's see if it covers it completely. Okay, let's not make that something that's so expected. I think so. Part of my normal side of my brain is saying, do something similar with this shape that's going on behind it, and the shape, it looks to me like something that comes from the sea, like this would come from the sea. So I kind of want to get away from that thought because it's too expected. You know, it's like, oh, here's a goldfish. A goldfish lives under the sea or in a package. But maybe I can make that a Dorito. Oh, but then, yeah, they're both crackers. I don't want it to be a Dorito, but maybe a different type of food. Like, oh, maybe this is like an ice cream cone. An upside down ice cream cone. No. Maybe it's a bird. Maybe this is a bird. You see the bird? Like, that's his beak here, flying. I don't want that either. Let me just start making more random marks, and maybe it'll come to me. So, we'll kind of make this guy. What am I looking for? I feel like this brush is way too small. I need this guy. This can do it. Hey guys, thanks for checking in. And so we still got this goldfish guy going on. He's going on here. But then this, let's make this dark and then lighten it up. So that way we kind of know. Let me get more dark on here. We kind of know this thing in the back is like that, right? And this and the goldfish, maybe this thing in the back goes like that, I think. Yeah. I don't know what that is. Maybe that can be several things. So, maybe this right here, I need that bigger brush. So this is one thing, right? This one thing is coming down there. And this is its outline. And maybe we have another one thing coming kind of down here too. So maybe these things are kind of sharp and pointy like this, right? And that's the inside of this other thing that seems to be behind this thing. So they look right now like they're giant tall mountain-y type things. Let's see. Oh, maybe they're more like maybe they are. Maybe they're like big mountainous statues of like those things from that island. That thing from that island. The Moe from Easter Island. So let's see. Maybe these are some sort of like god statues or something. I kind of like that. Let's see. Make sure you're a little lighter here. This is super wet right here. This is super wet. Yeah. That's alright. I'm like flopping this shit on here. So that I think would make a very nice goldfish. And I mean goldfish like the snack that smiles back. That's what they're called. Let me get some yellow on there too. Okay, this is a little kind of sloppier than I would like it to be, but I guess it's alright. Okay, so actually it should be like light right here, up here to the edge, because we're thinking it's getting top lit, right? The light is coming from the top, so it's hitting the top edge of this this thing here, this goldfish. I feel like I just kind of drew it a little wrong. I feel like this should only go like that, and that should only go like that. That seems good. You know, take the dark and make that the background. So that's one of those 3 things that are going on up there. Let's see if I can make one more. Maybe he'll be like that, right? Man, I got a lot of wet stuff on here. That looks good already. That looks pretty good. I'm getting sort of fixated on this stupid goldfish just because it isn't quite exactly how I want it to be. So I'm already getting fixated on kind of the details when I really shouldn't. So, but I think I fixed something there. Okay, so let's get some more light and dark on here. Let me get this. I have like I have this jar I just dumped into the squirt bottle. And I'll work right out of this. So we want these dark things coming down here. And it seems like maybe they're not statues. Maybe they're like some sort of vegetables. Like asparagus. Yeah, asparagus kind of coming up. But then what's going on down here? I feel like I have to have more asparagus. No, that would be too symmetric. But let me just get some random painting going here, and let's just throw some white on there. Maybe I'll find some shapes. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I'll find. Okay, I'm seeing something. I don't know what I'm seeing here. So, these are kind of the same, but not really. Yeah, I really fudged up that brush. I really smooshed it up. So there's like a shape going on here. And maybe it's just, yeah, maybe it's like that, but kind of oddly shaped. I could just make these like, I don't know, carrots or something. And these like rutabagas. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll work. It needs a good cleaning. All these brushes. Man, I just started this 5 minutes ago and the brushes are already freaking gobbed up with so much paint. But look at all the paint I got on him. I already figured out where I'm going with this. That's pretty good. So, I'm gonna what am I doing here? I'm kind of drawing just the shape. I'm building the shape of, there's something, they're starting to look like potatoes, right? Here. And I feel like I need to get some white on here. Okay, this is the inside of the potato. And yeah, we can smooch that. I'm calling potatoes. They're starting to look like potatoes. And the same thing here. It's going to be lighter here. And, oh, this is the brush I want. It's still got red paint on it. Maybe that'll add a little something. Yeah, this is kind of a mixture of this. It's a mixture of all the paints that are on here, which is kind of a light brown, a mid-tone brown. But that's pretty good. If I can get some dark on here, I'll use this brush. This can carry more paint. These are too small. These are too small. But yeah. So this is something potato-ish here. This is something potato-ish here. Right, and they're behind, so there's going to be a little bit of a shadow that the goldfish is casting on them. So, yeah, I'm being so freaking loose, but I think it's paying off. I think it is, and it's still pretty wet, so if I can just get a little bit of white on here to find this one a little better. And maybe this one, this isn't quite looking like potato, but who cares? It's something behind there, right? It's something behind there. And I feel like I want some more yellow in here. Not that I really want any color, but I think it'll help make the painting kind of a little more glowier. So if I just get a little bit of this Indian yellow in there, it'll kind of give a sense of, I don't know, something other than brown, maybe. And right now, at this stage, this yellow, it just works really good with this dark brown, this dark red, or whatever it is. So, and it's kind of a little dried up here now. So I'm just being super loose, and I'm kind of defining shapes. These guys in the background here, and look at this. This white is really starting to help this pup out here and kind of tell the story of what's going on. So that looks pretty good. Because I was thinking of these as asparagus or something, but maybe not so much anymore. I think I need a. Let me try this. Oh, I need a real soft, dry brush, and everything I have is dirty and nasty. But this I can make this one dry. I just need to blend some of this here. Just give it nice soft brush strokes here, kind of just like a little poofy kind of action here. That's looking good. Same thing here. I'm going to definitely have to go over again with the lights and darks. I mean, I kind of defined about when I'm mixing in the colors like this, it's like you're kind of just blending everything together again, and you're losing the hard lights and the hard darks. So Let's see. Let me see if I can get some edges defined a little better here. So I can barely see this. I have the lighting down here in my studio is really, really good, but man, it's so bright up here. It's like reflecting off the wet paint, and I can't see a damn thing. I'm almost out of this. But I have more. I do. I have more in the tube, the squirt bottle. Okay. And right now I'm just trying to get a pretty good outline so I kind of know where everything is. Because like here, the back of this is still looking a little clunky. Of this goldfish. I don't have a goldfish cracker reference in front of me, but it seems like it could be a little different. But fuck it. I don't give a shit. Okay. This is going to be what it is. So I kind of want to you know what, I'm going to get really, really loosey-goosey, because, yeah, that feels better that way. Getting loosey-goosey. I'm just taking this this is like a triangular shaped brush, and I'm kind of twisting it as I draw with it. It kind of gives it a more organic feel, something like that. See now, and this is still wet. The last coat's pretty wet, but it's starting to dry. So I'm able to get some of this dark on the darker areas, and just, I guess, the formula for making dark is dark plus dark equals darker. So that's what I'm working on now. My dark plus dark formula. Okay. That's looking pretty good. Yeah, I think this has to be definitely a goldfish cracker. And these guys look pretty good. I like those hard shadows back here, kind of, and this one needs a shadow like right there. To really say, hey, you're back there. You're in the dark. There's no light getting in that little corner there. And I got it on real heavy there. So, like, the same thing here. It's like, okay, it seems like, okay, this guy's in front of here. Where's my light source? It's kind of going straight above-ish. So, I think, who's in front here? You're in front here. So, you're going to be darker right back there, and same with you here, and you're going to be real dark, and they're all going to be a little darker at the bottom because the light generally doesn't get to the bottom. I can't say my words right tonight, so we're getting there. I might even put some color on this. This is starting to take shape so quick. Yeah, what the fuck? I think this should be dry enough. This is the beginning of my story. My story about the goldfish. So this. I feel like he's better off here. I'm going to get my white out and try and define this guy a little better because he looks clunky. He looks just a wee bit clunky, so and I'm just kind of painting around the edge to help me find the outline of this. No, I guess not to find it, but to see it better. So, yeah, it's kind of where I want to be. I think that's even enough. I mean, I'll make you guys. You know what I'll do here? I'll make this. I'll make this guy. This bottom thing. I think it's a potato. Like right there. But I have the white mixed in with the dark, so it's I'm kind of not doing this the right way. You know what? Before I start color, I want to get more white on here. And I have a little area here on my palette for the white. Alright. And I'm going to try and put it on nice and loosey-goosey and get some of that yellow mixed in with it, and the yellow kind of will help it make it glow a little bit. I'm going to do the same thing here. Alright, so let's just say the light, it's going to be kind of lighter here on this side. So I guess these guys on this side are facing, you know, the sun or something from over here. So let's just say the light source is more on the right side. So that's reflected there. And maybe I'll move this over here just a little bit. Get some of the light over there. Let me get some more yellow on here. There you go. That nozzle's almost clogged up. Almost. And I'm going to get a lot more of this yellow on here. That looks pretty good. You know what? I'm going to not really mix it in too much. I want to let it kind of dry with big highlights of white on there. I think that's telling a story. I'm going to get more yellow on here, and the yellow looks really good right mixed in with the bright white. So I'm kind of painting it kind of on and next to the white that I put on there before, which is still wet, so it's kind of mixing in with it. And that's got a nice vibe. And let me see if I can do the same thing with this fishy here. So I think I kind of just lost the bottom edge, but that's okay. Let's just kind of make this guy nice. Give him some bulk. Give him some bulk. All right, give him some bulk. Oh, I really need some white that isn't totally scunged out by everything else on my palette. Okay, that has a good yellow vibe. I'm going to just put some more white right on here, right on the yellow. Man, my hip's starting to hurt me, man. I have a full crazy day. I'm going to be on my feet all day tomorrow, man. Oh, I know I am. I got that, and I'm gonna kind of get the nice broad strokes of the dark down here, and have kind of a little bit up here, only because I just want to have a little bit of an outline. And I think I can mix all that in with this. Oh, that's starting to look real nice. Yeah, that mixture of that kind of pale yellow. I think the pale yellow with that brown is kind of good. And I think if I can get in the middle, real white. And if I can get some of that yellow in there too. Now I feel like I need to. Yeah, I've been mixing the white in too much. That's kind of where I need to be. One more. I feel like that's really helping push out the painting a lot. I think. Who knows? I don't know if you guys can tell. But let me get some more yellow on this palette. Man, I've been through. Oh, this guy's almost empty. Let's see how you do. Oh, these paintbrushes are so saturated, and all my towels are wet. No, they aren't. Alright, I might have to quit pretty soon. My standing up leg isn't doing too good right now. Alright. That's a good start though, man. That's good for sitting down for what have I been here? I don't know. I've been here how many minutes? I haven't been 15 minutes, so that's pretty good. So I'll keep going. Ugh. I think I'm gonna sit down. Yes, definitely sit down. Yeah, definitely sit down. I think I will. Alright. I kind of want I kind of like the color he's at now. Let me just figure out. I don't think I'm going to do any color. I think I'm going to just do a few details and then quit. So this is one of those goldfish crackers. I could make him okay, I'm starting to think too hard. Let me just let the paintbrush do the thinking and start just being random. I like kind of what's going on there. He's growing a big eye or something. And I know there's like expressions on the goldfish. So he could be, I'm kind of seeing like an eyeball there. And, give him a cigarette, man. When I was a kid, every time I would like paint something or draw something, I'd throw a cigarette in their mouth because it was so fucking cool. And I don't think I've done that in forever. So that's what you're getting here, mister. Until I erase it. I don't really have too much paint left either. There we go. Alright, I just need some paint. There we go. And an isolated spot where I can just put it on. I'm just trying to draw a cigarette. Come on, kiddies, make sure you go out and buy your cigarettes today. Cigarettes are so freaking expensive, man. I quit like forever ago. Like, I want to say maybe 25 years ago. I just haven't smoked in forever. But I remember it was getting to the point where the cigarettes were like $2 a pack. And I know it's crazy to think that's expensive because I think they might be like $10 a pack now. But, yeah, we got a little smoker on there. Let's see if I can see some faces up top here. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. You know what? Let me just get... Here, this is kind of a soft brush. Just want to I'm just trying to get kind of a smoother look there. And it's nice. I think the paint's at the appropriate degree of drying, so I'm not smooshing things around too much. All right. Tell you what, I think I'm going to quit. I got that out of my system, man. I kept looking at this board. And get this fucking thing. I saw this triangle, and I kept seeing, like I said earlier, like a starfish or something, but we have a little goldfish cracker and those shapes behind him, but I'm not quite sure what they are, but I think they might be statues and vegetables. I don't know what they're going to be. But thanks for checking in. That's my late night painting, kind of get it out of my system. So, see you guys.